So what's going on, people? Just curious, how many of my subscribers watched that interview with Brett and Kamala Harris? Did you notice how she tried to filibuster him so he couldn't get his job done? I mean, I know I cut the clip is short. It's just something I wanted you to listen to. There's a little bit of background story there. They wanted to do a live interview, but the Harris campaign, they kind of played games with it, and they were messing with the timeline, knowing that they only had certain time to do certain things. So she basically almost came in down to the wire, where it made it very difficult. But if you notice in the interview, how she attacks Trump, I mean, it's just a straight out attack on Trump, saying all this stuff about his mental capability and his cognitive functions and stuff like that. That dude is solid, but yet, as soon as she turned around and was asked about Joe Biden, knowing that the 3.5 years, almost 4 years, she's been covering up for his gradual decline until the recent portions of it where he's really declined badly. They're trying to say Trump is unstable. That's an unstable person right there. Kamala Harris, that is. She can't even lie straight to your face. Well, she does very good, actually does. But you have to watch her body language. She's got giveaways, and Helen Keller can tell the giveaways, because as soon as she's going to start a bullshit story, she's going to bring her hands up in front of her as in the praying position, elbows tucked into her side. That's a pure sign that she is not going to give you a direct and honest answer, because when you're in this mode and you're here doing this, it's a protection mode. Most people are out here when they talk. So, and I'm Italian, I talk with my hands all the time. So if I'm not talking with my hands, then I'm pretty much so quiet. So that's why you don't see my hands in the videos, because I'm moving them around below the camera. I'm also my head's always on a swivel. I'm all over the place looking. But my point is, they have nothing, and she's got nothing. Now, she turned around and was asked questions in other interviews, such as what's her path, and she claims that she's not going to follow the Biden path, that she's going to go on her new and the only direction set by for her. That's not true, because if in a previous interview she was asked about what would she do different, than what it was as if she was president instead of Biden, and she straight out said she wouldn't change a thing. So if you're not going to change a thing, how can you have your own thing to do straightforward? Doesn't make any sense to me, but it doesn't make sense to a lot of people because it's a lie. The other thing she'll do is, when she turns around and is answering questions, when she does that stuff, is her head. Watch her head when she says that she's going to do something and that it's going to go this way. That's her head movement is telling you that she's lying. But go further down the line. Between her and Tim Walz, it seems like that whole Democratic Party is built on lies. And no matter how you look at it, I mean, Joe Biden said he finished top 10 in his class, which he did. He also said he met somebody that was dead already. He said that, this and that. And there's a ton of stuff. I'm not going to really go that deep into it. You got Elizabeth Warren, who says she was an Indian. Okay. Who was that girl who says she was, from the show, Joyce or Joy, whatever it is, who says she was black, which she's not. Now, Kamala Harris, I mean, where is she? I have no idea where she is. She's a mongrel, and I hate to say that because it's kind of derogatory, and I'm not trying to do that, but she's Indian, she's Bohemian, she's black, she's Jamaican. What is she? You know what I mean? Not that preference makes a difference in skin tone, love is love, but she married a white dude, had kids with her, stepkids. I don't think she had any kids of her own, but anyway, but she's married to a white guy. you know. So I don't know. So usually, like, you know, if she was a black chick, I think she would have gone out with a black dude, to be honest with you. I mean, that's just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. And I'm not trying to be a racist or anything like that. I mean, I know black guys like white women. I know white guys like black women. It doesn't matter with the hot likes. But just out of curiosity, I mean, you know, at her age, that mentality would be a little bit different, I guess. So, anyway, I'm gonna pop that clip in and add it to this little short video here, and we're gonna go from there. I'm gonna do some more research. I got some other stuff that I need to look into. A friend of mine sent me this information, and I really want to dig into it. So, peace out, love you. I'll talk to you later.
Call Donald Trump. He's misguided. You say now
he's unstable. He is unstable, Brett.
He's not well. You say he's mentally not stable.
He's not stable.
Let me ask you this. You told many interviewers that Joe Biden was on his game, that ran around circles on his staff. When did you first notice that President Biden's mental faculties appeared diminished?
Okay, so at the end of that little clip, you notice her blank stare. That was pretty much the ending of it. The rest of the conversation was pretty much the same thing, just dodging questions like she normally does. So, tell me what you think. Hit the like button and subscribe.